Yeah, 5 things that people don't know about me. I was born in Dallas, Texas. Both of my parents are from Monterrey, Mexico. I graduated from MSU Mankato, Minnesota State University Mankato, with a double major in criminal law and Spanish. I actually only went to college because my mom wanted me to, but I opted out of working full-time after I graduated just to pursue fighting. Obviously got the degrees out of the way, made mom happy, checked that off, and then right back to the dream chasing. My style matches up well against Chris because if you think about Chris and all of his losses, he's like I said earlier, he's a very technical fighter, but the blueprint to beat Chris is there, and it's very much pressure, wrestling, and kind of trying to stop his game, all at the same time. And all of those things all those things are my strengths, right? Pressure fighter, I'm a wrestler, and I can mix it up on the feet, on the ground, jiu-jitsu, does not matter. So stylistically, I really like the matchup, but I'm excited to see what Chris brings on Saturday night. When you think of like a traditional Latin versus Latin fighter, you think of like clashing in the middle, head to head, but Chris is kind of the opposite. Chris is a little bit more of a point fighter. He's not one to sit in the middle and exchange with you. He's more so a very technical striker. He'll do his damage, he'll exit, do his damage, move, do his damage, exit. So I'm interested to see how he carries himself on Saturday night, but I'm ready to meet in the middle. Yeah, it's obviously very important. Coming up in a Mexican background and Mexican culture, I have a lot of supporters from Mexico. I got a lot of family from Mexico, so it's very important to not only represent, but also just, make everybody proud at home and stuff like that. So very excited about this fight. I know it's 2 Latin Americans going back to back. Yeah, absolutely. It's super important, obviously. I will say this, I've had 28 professional fights, 17 amateur fights, that's over 45 fights. I've never lost 2 fights in a row, so my last fight against Daniel Marcos, obviously a tough fight, undefeated fighter. I'm ready to get back to my winning ways, absolutely. Started a little win streak here and get back in the win column. I'm going to TKO or submit him. I'm going to be able to push the pace on him. I'm in great shape. Chris always comes in great shape too, but he kind of folds later on in the fights, and I'm going to be pushing the pace on him the entire fight. So later on, 2nd or 3rd round. Just tune in Saturday night. Obviously 2 Latin warriors going to war. We'll see who prevails.